You know what they don't understand? They get these massive ratings. I hate to give it. They probably charge a fortune. I know they charge a fortune. But all those television cameras, all those live ones, and I hate to do this, but they'd get even better ratings if they'd show that. And I try and convince them, but that they can't do. They just can't mentally handle that one. So it's one of them. But it's such a great crowd. To all of those people watching, it's an unbelievable place. It is a big, beautiful arena, and it is packed. So as you may know, there is another absolutely terrible deal from the previous administration. See how nice I am? I say the previous administration as opposed to the Obama administration. That I have recently rescinded. Last week I announced that we are canceling the prior administration's completely one-sided deal with the Castro regime in Cuba. Isn't it amazing? Obama can deal with Cuba. Kills thousands of people, people in prison, horrible to women, horrible to everyone. Can deal with Iran. You talk about bad, the gays, the women, the bad to everybody, kill, brutal. I deal with anybody. It's like Donald Trump is a terrible human being. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Isn't it unbelievable? It's unbelievable. But America will stand strong against communist oppression. We will make a much better deal. I mean, the fact is, the deal with Cuba is a bad deal. We'll probably make a deal, and maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. But you know what? If we make a deal, it's going to be a fair deal and a good deal for us. It's not going to be a one-sided giveaway. We're also fighting every single day to achieve those fair trade deals for American factories and your farmers and your ranchers. Heading up our effort to represent America's interests in China will be a man you know very well. I just left an event where I honored him, introduced him to a crowd of people that adore him to discuss how to create. I mean, he's been doing this for years in Iowa. He's the longest-serving governor in American history, and now he carries the title of ambassador to China, Terry Branstad. He's a fantastic guy. You know, I told the story today. I said, I'd come here to make a speech. We'd have a big crowd in Iowa. And Terry would come and say, at that time he didn't call me Mr. President, he called me Donald. I said, that's okay. I didn't think about it. Now if he called me Donald, I'd be very angry with him, right? Get it. But he said, Donald, could you do me a favor? Don't say anything bad about China. We do a lot of business with China. I like China a lot. I've known President Xi for a long time. I really like him. And he also, by the way, likes Terry a lot. And just please don't say anything bad about China, which is hard for me to do. And I wouldn't. But then when I won, and we're looking for somebody to represent us with China, which is a very, very powerful country, and we've had a very good relationship with China in all fairness, and I do like President Xi. I wish we would have a little more help with respect to North Korea from China, but that doesn't seem to be working out. But I do like the president a lot. So when I was thinking of who am I going to make the ambassador to China, after, having a good retentive mind, I said, I remember about a year ago when Terry Branstad was saying all of these great things, your governor. So I called him up. I said, listen, you've been doing this for 24 years. You want to do something else? Like, how would you like to be ambassador to China? And I didn't think he'd really do it. It's a long trip. 21 hours, that's a lot of plane time. But he wants to do what's right for the country. And I said to him tonight, I said, I wasn't sure you were going to do it. He said, when my president calls me to help him with our great country, I do it. That's what he said to me. I thought it was nice. Thought it was nice. So central to that economic agenda is a plan to restore America's crumbling infrastructure. We will rebuild not only America, but we will rebuild rural America. In this great national rebuilding, we will follow two simple rules. We will buy American, and we will hire American. We want to get our people off of welfare and back to work.